Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to go over the Smith Rondo event really quick in Gates of Discord. The first thing you're going to want to do is you want to get him to spawn. He actually is like a turn-in NPC for the boss that you're going to need. So in order to do that, you're going to want to head over to Fruby. Now for this step 4 part, I recommend bringing at least a group. You're going to need at least a group, maybe multiple groups if you want to speed the process up. So it's up to you how many people you want to bring. And you'll see why here in a minute. So what you want to do is you want to spawn each of these 4 named, but in order to spawn them you have to kill trash that's kind of like around their area. So if we're looking at the map here, if I want to spawn the Spearmaster, I'm going to kind of clear trash down in this area, up in this area over here. If I want to spawn Blade Master, I'm going to kind of do the same thing, spawn kill stuff or in these areas here, and the same for these other 2 down here. Once you kill one, it's going to drop an item that you need, and you need 1 from each of these guys to spawn the Smith Rondo raid boss. And for this part, it's nice to have multiple groups because you might have to clear several rounds of trash in order to get these guys to spawn, and the more people you have, the faster it's going to go. So it's up to you what you want to do, but I recommend maybe having 2 groups or something, just to kind of get it done in a timely manner. Once you do have it, you're going to want to bring your actual raid. These might take up to like a few groups, something like that, on TLPs. And you want to head over to Smith Rondo. So where he's at, he's over here in the southwestern room of the zone. And you're going to give him the 4 items you just spawned. And as soon as you do that, this is going to spawn right here. Master, the Weapon Master, and he's also going to have 4 apprentices with him. Kill the Weapon Master first, because if you try to kill the apprentices first, they're going to spawn shortly after, if the Weapon Master is still up. So kill him first. Now each of the Master's apprentices, like his ads, they do some type of AE. They all do a different one. Probably the 2 most important ones to know is one of them does a mana drain, and another one does will make you drunk if you don't have an alcohol tolerance of at least 50. Obviously higher the better, but 50 is going to be your minimum for this. And there's 2 other, like there's like a small HP and endurance drain dot 2 from the other 2 guys, but you know, it's not anything crazy. But once you do kill the Weapon Master, you can kill off all the apprentices. And I have just some generic fight info here, so you can get like a general idea of what the power level of each of these guys is. And then once you kill the Weapon Master, Smith Rondo is going to attack you. While you're fighting the Weapon Master, he's going to be laying on the ground, but once it's dead, he's going to pop up, and he hits pretty hard. He hits for like 3,300 plus on a fully H-stammed gear tank, so he's probably going to hit even a little bit harder than that if you don't have full H-stam. And he doesn't have a lot of health though, so once he does pop, make sure you have a tank ready to tank him and start healing the tank ASAP. Kill Smith Rondo, and he is going to, once he's dead, Smith's Spectral Memory is going to spawn, and you're going to get a report, Rondo's report right here, and this is like the whole reason you came. So get that from him once you hail the Smith Spectral Memory, and you'll be ready to move on to do the final turn-in. So let's go over a quick video here just so you can get a visual of what this fight looks like. I had just done the turn-in. I didn't get that part in the video, but it's going to spawn these 4 apprentices, and it's going to spawn the Weaponsmith. So right now I'm kind of just messing around with this guy, seeing what he does, and I do end up killing him off. You'll see here he's dead. So what I do next is I go up and charge the Weapon Master, and all the ads will come with him once I aggro him. So you see there's an ad right there, and there's some over behind the pillar here, and they all attack my bard. So I'm just kind of over here attacking them all. I do kill the apprentices off first, but I would recommend not doing that because they are going to respawn for you. But I'm on live, so I'm just, you know, high level. It doesn't really matter what I do. So we'll just fast forward here a little bit, and you'll see I'm killing them all off. And at this point, all 4 of the ads are dead, and then I'm here working on the named. And at this point, I fast forward a little bit more. You'll see one of the apprentices did respawn here while I was fighting. So let's go back just 1 second. So you'll notice here while I'm fighting this guy, Smith Rondo is laying on the ground still. From after I did the turn-in, he's going to start laying on the ground once you turn it in. And once this guy dies, the Weapon Master, he's going to stand up. So that's going to be your cue to notice that he's about to attack you. So you see I killed the Weapon Master, and now he's standing up. So he's about to attack me here in a minute. I need to stop fast forwarding so much. There we go. So you see he's on my warrior here, and the warrior's got about 15,000 health unbuffed. So he does hit pretty hard, but if you just get a tank on him, you know, it's not anything crazy. And I have like a Merc healer here just to make things easier on myself so I don't die. And he hits for like 3,500 or so. Once you kill him, he does have a pet too, but once you can kill the pet off. Once you kill him, the Smith Spectral Memory spawns, and you need to hail that guy. And that's how you're going to get the scroll from him. So you'll see here, I'm about to hail him here in a minute. I'm just taking some screenshots there, and I hail him, and he gives me this Rondo's report. So that's the whole reason you're here. Once you have that, you completed the event, and you can move on to the next step. So I hope this was just a good visual, kind of like give you an idea of what happens if you are going to do this fight.